I'm gonna coom. Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Pink Boys podcast. Tonight, I'm joined by Tyson Trades, Kid Moore, and Black Man Black. How y'all fellas doing tonight?
My friend Blick. He's gay.
I'm hanging in there for an old man. There was a lot of technical stuff going on in that intro there. I wasn't sure.
A lot of moving parts.
So it was like Game Boy Advance intro gone sexual. Is that what that was?
Man, them bust a nut in it, like Game Boy Advance.
Took Bing Wahoo to the next level.
Jeez, fam.
It's man like Bitcoin, not dead. Down the chicken shop be living.
Yeah, man. I be from Jamaica, man. I be smoking the herb or watching the Bitcoin.
I like the country voice you did there, though. You're like, coming at you live. Where are we coming out live from, Tyson?
From the Alabama Empire State Building.
I love that. All right, guys. Welcome to what I'm assuming is another episode of the Pink Boys CryptoCast. And actually, it's a very special one that kind of gives us a license to get off the handle a little bit because
a license?
I don't know if you guys
What do you know about licenses?
You know, license for that subpar podcast. So I don't know if you guys heard the news or saw it recently, but we're over 100 subscribers on YouTube. They said it couldn't be done, but it has been done. So I just want to say, give you guys a little round of applause.
Bada bing, bada boom. It's as simple as that, fellas.
Yeah.
Haters to the left.
And I said it for weeks. I just said, we're almost there. We're almost there. And now we're there. And now it's onwards and upwards. So with that being said, just real quick, how you guys feeling about that?
I'm feeling good that I'm going to get the opportunity to give someone the ability to sell Link. It's nice.
That's true. That is true.
We were at Resistance at 88 subscribers for a long time.
I'm finna break out. Oh.
I'm gonna break. So speaking of that, Adam, I'll go over the ground rules real quick because I was indeed not kidding about that giveaway. We are giving away Chainlink, roughly 30 Chainlink, and also as a bonus, 5 Chainlink to the I guess second place of the non-competition we're having.
The first place loser.
Exactly. So if you guys want to participate in the Chainlink giveaway, head on over. I can't believe I'm talking like this. It's so funny. It's my first time pointing someone to do a giveaway. I mean, what are you supposed to sound like?
Smash that like button, hit the subscribe, make sure notifications turned on.
I don't want to sound like that kind of person, there was one YouTube channel I was watching. It was like dumb Star Wars shit that I always watch. And it was like, I know a lot of you watch this channel, but you haven't subscribed. Yeah. So why don't you go do it? I'm like, well, no, I don't want to. I don't like being called
when it's like only 10% of you guys have subscribed. So if only 1 on every 9 of you, it's like, fuck off.
What do Zoomers say? They're like, what is up, notification squad?
You know what, guys? If you guys use an ad block, that's fine with us. We don't even have ads.
People who use ad block are the scourge of the earth. We can talk about that later. But they're
wait, what? I use ad block.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they're disgusting, reprehensible people.
How? I use ad block on our own videos.
Dude, holy shit.
Well, then you hate whatever. You know what? I'll save it. I will save it. I will shelf it. We'll talk about it another time. So we are going to put a tweet together that's very obvious that it has something to do with the giveaway. And all you have to do is comment and like that tweet. Comment and like that tweet. It should be coming out shortly after this episode is published. So once you see it, comment and like, and you will be randomly
selected. At the Pink Boys on Twitter, at the Pink Boys.
Yes, is that correct?
Also at Chainlink God and harass him as hard as you can.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't condone that, but Chainlink God, if you heard that, go their way and give them some problems. I don't know. Go tell them how it's still possible for Chainlink to come back in the second half about whatever.
Also, in your comment, you have to include your favorite moment from the podcast.
No, you don't have to, but that would be nice of you. Or just comment your most unfavorite person.
Nah, just write a 1,000-word gay fan fiction about all of us.
There you go. But all jokes aside, I don't know if this is for legal reasons or not. The competition is quite literally like and comment whatever you want on that tweet, which has to do with the giveaway, and you will be selected on God for real to receive Chainlink. So
Like, I think
all you guys gotta do.
you know it won't be rigged because none of us want to receive Chainlink.
Yeah,
So,
we want to
like-
get it. We want to get it away from
Yeah,
ourselves.
so
We'll give it over to you. And then, if you can live stream yourself selling it, on air, that would be amazing as well.
Let's
But
go.
I'm just kidding. No obligations. No obligations. So with that being said, I'll just roll right into it because it looks like things have changed over the past week or two. And that is in regards to sentiment in
Bitcoin ain't dead, boy. Bitcoin ain't dead.
I don't know. What, Tyson, lead us off here. What are you thinking?
So if we hold 41.3, I am pretty fucking bullish that we're gonna hit 50k.
Let's go.
At least 46k, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit 50 if we hold this level.
Really?
Why?
Is that-
Why is this
Yeah.
level so important? Is it because it's the same level that got denied off last time, like ages ago?
It is a super secret Sneed level from my charts.
Okay,
But I'll
good.
post the chart on my Twitter account.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's
Fair
subtle
enough.
shill.
Yeah, subtle shill.
Yeah, seriously. I'm not telling anyone to head on over to there, even though I do give you the sly like every once in a while. I see what you're up to on there, Tyson. I see what you're up there.
Yeah,
You're a
fucking
bastard, man.
Mr. Fed Post, like literally, like
Yeah.
living and breathing on Twitter. He's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
copy job, Tyson.
Moyer's like the CSGO poster as well.
yeah.
Don't worry about it. I got a lot to say about niche esports that are 10 years old. But real quick, what's it at right now? It's like 41K. Is it a
41.6.
41.6.
41.6? Wasn't it languishing around low 30s a
36.
week or two ago?
It chilled at
Yeah.
36 for like a
36.
fucking week and a half, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, there are two ways of looking at this. It could go up or it could go down. No, seriously, there are two ways to look at it. This could be a true reversal because it retested all that stupid shit that we went through in May of last year, where it was like hovering around 30K for about a month. It kind of was retesting that low, and it could be a very macro higher low, or this
Yeah.
could just be the deadest caddest bounce ever. Adam, what do you think?
No, I mean, if it's the deadest caddis bounce ever, it would go higher. Like this, it wouldn't just stop here. It
Good
would go
point.
probably to 50K. But like, yeah, what I'm personally looking for is first a move to like 44,444, so $44,444. Because that is kind of the last upward movement that got killed. He got killed there, and then after that, probably like 50K, and then after that, like 60K. Then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, you're just stacking them all up. Just
Yeah, man.
straight
After
up.
60k, then 150k,
Yeah,
then a million.
then a million Bitcoin.
Okay, well, fair enough. I feel like once I'm getting way ahead of myself, but I feel like once 69K is broken, then 100K is just written in the sky, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Just a 30% pump.
If we get back to all-time high,
I'm in
a
complete agreement with Tyson, though. I think 50k is a resistance level, a significant one. Technically, on the weekly, it's actually like 48k, which is a significant resistance. If we get a weekly close,
but psychological levels, 50K is kind of big.
yeah. If we get a weekly above 48 to 50k, that's when I'll get back to bullish again. Actually, no. Wait. Let me just backtrack it real quick.
No.
I won't put you in jail for it.
When I say I'll be bullish again, I mean just all out bullish. Right now, I'm kind of skeptical. But there are a lot of pointers saying that the upside is it's a relatively good bet right now.
Well, not to get too macro with you here, but I think another signal that this may be a true reversal and not just a dead cat is that people finally stopped freaking out about extemporaneous traditional market conditions that don't have true impact that people like to believe they do, because it was an earnings season and there was a lot of weird stuff going on, including Facebook.
Yeah,
stuff.
Facebook fucking fell off a cliff.
Hilarious.
Just.
Yeah. I actually,
The absolute
yeah,
state when the fucking stock market moves more than crypto.
yeah, that might mean that something good is coming for crypto after that happens. They're like, oh man, things are getting risky in here. I better move back to fucking Bitcoin and niche DeFi platforms. Oh my God. But what I'm trying to say is people stopped freaking out about the overall market. At the same time, you had the stupid Ukraine shit and the Fed and all that. And I noticed over the last week or two, people have kind of quieted down about that. Whatever powers may be, decided not to fill the news cycle with that particular financial effect news. So
Yeah.
I think we're kind of in the clear in that sense. And we're out of January. I think January is a historically bad economic time regardless, because people are broke from Christmas and they ran out of Amazon gift cards to spend from their grandma.
Yeah.
I mean, word on the
Here's my
street is
thoughts
Warren
on-
Buffett hedged against Facebook by buying into Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10 Inu.
Oh,
So
jeez.
Yeah,
You had to
nice.
say it. You had to say it. What are your thoughts, Tyson? Let me get away from that freak.
Yeah,
in the bottom
Jesus.
right.
All right, so I'm gonna treat this bounce as a lower
Treats?
high.
Treats.
Sorry, go ahead.
what?
It's
Go
not
ahead.
Halloween yet, mate.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I'm gonna treat this as a lower high bounce until proven otherwise, because the Fed hasn't lowered the rates yet, or hasn't hiked its rates yet, and I
Yeah.
think I don't know. It just feels like the market, like it went down so much that it has to go back up again for a
Mhm.
bounce. But I feel like it truly hasn't priced in the state of the American economy at this point in time. So maybe we see something like it pumps to 50K, then a rate hike gets announced, then stocks dump, and then we go back to like 25 or something. That could be possible.
I can see
Yeah,
that.
I did see a funny tweet that was like, wow, we're at all-time economic highs, but we don't have food on our shelves at grocery
Yeah.
stores. It's a funny way to look at it. I'm not trying to be like some bitchy like doomer post or anything, but I just thought that small point was funny.
Yeah,
I do
it's like
think there's
inflation's still happening. Like it hasn't gone away.
You know what this kind of feels
everything's
like?
happening.
It kind of
Go ahead.
feels like just before 2008, but just stretched out a lot. Like
How do
things
you know
are like
that?
you
You
see
were
shit.
like, you were a fucking sperm swimming around your father's
No, I
nutsack
wasn't.
just
I was
before
10 years
2008.
old. I remember the credit crunch because it
You were
affected my
10 years
dad.
old. You were like the kid from The Sixth Sense or something. I don't know. You just saw like everything in front of you when you were 10. You're like,
I was paying attention to the credit crunch. Listen, I remember it was on an episode of Top Gear. Jeremy Clarkson was like, some say the Stig thinks the credit crunch is a type of breakfast cereal. And I was like, I don't understand that joke. So I looked it up and I learned what the credit crunch was. So fuck you, okay?
did you really at age? Wow, that's very impressive. I don't want to date myself too much. I know
Let's
I'm
see
older than you
Moya's
guys.
credit crunch.
Yeah, let's see Moya's credit crunch. I was in college during the entire economic crisis, and basically teachers were like, "Good luck getting a job out of here, kids. You're not gonna get a fucking job out of here." So,
Like, I've
oh
got
my
tenure. I'm
God.
not getting fired, but you.
Yeah,
fuck you.
but you might be on the hook for a little bit. So that was a good time. That's an interesting point, though, that you feel like this is 2008 stretched out, but it's not related to mortgage-backed securities, because I don't think
No,
there's
no,
a
no.
real estate housing prices. People aren't not paying their mortgages. There's something else that's bubbling right now, and
The everything bubble.
yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say it's as like that specifically. I feel like that's kind of a cop out, and I don't want to say it's student loans because I feel like that's not even real money at work. It's just federal loans not being paid back. So I don't know what it is particularly. I mean, I think it has to do with employment. I think we're at our true our true high employment isn't being properly reflected, and it's not translating well economically. We just haven't seen the pain of that yet, but we're starting to.
From a purely technical standpoint, the SPX looks like a fucking like parabola, like a shitcoin parabola at this point. So, I mean,
We've been
said
saying this
before-
since episode 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
actually
It's
mentioned
coming
this in
any
episode
day now.
one.
Chicken Little.
But to like harken back to that, we mentioned like when it was parabolic previously, it was during the .com bubble, and when that happened and it broke parabola, it crabbed for about a year before like commencing the real like fucking bear market, which took about like 3 years.
Yeah.
I think we've just broken parabola, so maybe what we're saying from episode 1 is true. Maybe we do get like a year of crabbing before like a real.
We're
bear
saying
market.
old season on stocks. Let's go.
Alt season on stock. Wait, I kind of like that though. That the S&P will crab for a year because if you look and my boy Alessio Rastani pointed this out to me. This isn't an original thought, lest I have very few remaining. But he was saying that all these recoveries in the S&P look weaker and weaker every time. And I've looked at it over the past month or two. All of these recoveries kind of come out flat and stagnate. It still recovers, but not as aggressively as it used to during, I don't know, previous administrations or however you want to put the time frames. So it's just it's a different, strange time. And I don't think we'll ever have a true post-COVID world that looks like pre-COVID world. I think it's just changed forever because there's too many top tech companies that have seized the reins and they're not going to give that power back. And because you fucking pussies keep ordering everything you own on Amazon and it pisses me off. I
don't know about you. I bought a pizza from a local family-owned business.
Mom and pop shop.
Yeah, when I order Uber Eats, I order local. All right.
Your local McDonald's.
Yeah. Anyway, going back to the S&P thing. Don't care. FTSE 100 is at all-time highs. Britain is back.
What is a British dollar?
Britannia.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. I was gonna your version of "Oh, say, can you see?" Is that Hail Britannia?
No. Okay, good. But going back to all the doomer shit. We've been talking about this for a while, and honestly, my ideas still stand. I still think that we're just in a really big range on Bitcoin. So when going back to my point earlier, when I said 50k, 48k is resistance or whatever, I expect that to be the top of our range for up until May, April, June, July,
but
spring, summer.
Alts will be popping off then.
Until what?
I'll be really
I don't know about that entirely.
Shut up. Go ahead,
No. I'm skeptical on alts as well.
We all care.
I'd love for it to trigger an alt season, but I just don't know.
I'm bullish on alts now because it's bounce time, but I don't think
how long
if
is this
Bitcoin
going to
crabs,
last?
Exactly. If Bitcoin crabs for a while, I don't think the standard liquidity model of Bitcoin crabbing equals alts mooning is going to apply this time. I feel like the model's changed, and with
this time is different, guys. No. I swear to God, this time is different.
All right. Before I have to say what I'll say, Adam, do you think an alt season is coming? Is that your prognosis?
Don't take anything I have to say actually seriously. I'm actually retarded, so
okay. Well, we'll use that as a counter signal. Go ahead.
I believe that my alts are going to go up because they've only been going down the last month, and so at some point it has to turn around. That's all I'm saying.
That's kind of airtight. Wait. What was that thing, Tyson? Maybe one of you remembers. Someone posted it in our Discord where it was like a technical analysis TikToker who was 17 years old, and he's like,
God,
yeah.
He's no. He's guys, I found a glitch in the stock market.
You guys remember Tyson? Do you remember what he said? Do any of you remember what he said?
Yeah, his glitch is if you just click this here and you change the candles to high and ashy, you can see the trends.
Flat bottoms.
Short the tops and long the bottoms. You can make money every time.
So he was saying when you see a flat bottom on the Hypocrisy candles, that's when you should long, flat top, short. And in the very screenshot he posted, you can see that strategy failing horrendously. And this kid's all hyped up and everything, and he's like, fuck you.
I saw it and there's some very smart guys in our Discord, but I responded. I was like, that's smarter than anything I've ever seen in this Discord. Meanwhile, Tyson he has his own section dedicated to all his trades, and I just said that TikTok is smarter than anything he's ever done. So.
Yeah. +2 off on that TikTok alone.
Exactly. But the thing I was going to say real quick, because you reminded me of it, Tyson, can we stop with the halving meme and the cycles meme and then this, that, and Bitcoin is completely intertwined with what traditional markets do. Does that have to do anything with what it does anymore? Because right now, I don't take it seriously. Maybe in its early days, when it was a little more detached from everything, it's halving is coming, now this.
No, the halving has... the halving has been a great indicator.
Interesting fact, right?
You guys might not know this.
You guys might not know this, but we're actually halfway to the next halving already.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Yeah, we're already halfway there.
Yeah, 2024, 2025.
Yeah, I'm pretty bullish. So if you think about it, right?
Okay.
If stocks like dump at the end of this year, and like maybe they bottom out like fucking after 2 years, that'll be a great fucking bottom signal for Bitcoin. Maybe it pumps off the range from there and goes to and breaks the range upwards. I'm bullish on having it still as an indicator because it's so fundamentally tied to Bitcoin.
Okay, because I feel like Bitcoin's moves in such predictable directions with traditional markets that.
Well, why don't you
doesn't
long
seem
and
to
short
affect-
it then if it's so predictable? Hey, why
Only
don't
if
you
I
do
see
that?
the right candles from that TikToker, then I'll do it. I need to review that video. Oh my gosh! But I'll tell you what. If things do range for a little while, I'll be pretty comfy on Tomb, which I am proud to announce I have left. I have relinquished my position.
Oh,
in
you sold it
Tomb.
all? Sold it all?
I did something, but there was some finagling going on with Harry Ye, and I had enough. I also got banned on their Discord. That didn't help either because
Really?
What did you do?
I just like picking fights. I went on and said, "Wow, you guys really just come on here and whine all day, don't you?" And then someone replied with a screenshot of me whining about something like a week ago.
Base. Oh, you got fucking mogged, dude.
I kind of got mocked, but then I responded and called him like a weirdo and a loser. So that was me capitulating, I guess.
No, that's
and then
actually
I just
Chad.
got
Hypocrisy
banned.
is actually based.
What? That's what I think. Because you're
Yeah.
unapologetic about it. That's what people do all the time. Like people I talk to on the right, they're just like, yeah, but liberals are actually racist or this. I was like, they don't care what they are. They just care about pursuing power. Do you think they care about being hypocrites? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get political, but I'm saying that hypocrisy doesn't matter when you're pursuing power. But people don't realize that. They're like, if I can somehow point out that he's maybe a racist, then I'll have him. It's like, no one fucking cares. But
It's like, guys, if we just convince them that Democrats are the real racists, this time we're going to win.
then we'll magically have a libertarian utopia where nothing will ever happen. Like, God, don't chew the fuck out on crypto. I just want to talk about that. But real quick. So Harry Ye, out of nowhere, while Tomb was already suffering massively under Peg, comes out and says, I did some research into Tomb forks and I will be pursuing them legally. You're not allowed to fork from our GitHub anymore. We're taking our GitHub down. All these are scams that are going to zero. And everyone was like, oh no, this is not good. But at first I was like, I thought that was kind of base because I'm like, dude, everything's going to be centralized to Tomb now if all the forks go down. So all the money will go back into Tomb. I'm like, that's kind of a high IQ play by Harry, kind of a big dick play. Then not more than 2 days later, he's like, I looked into some Tomb forks and they actually had some pretty good ideas. So we're partnering with all the
He just exposed himself as a fucking brainlet.
Yeah, but what happened after he announced that was they all skyrocketed in value.
You know what it was? You know what it was? Post-Tomb clarity.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Because he took positions in these Tomb forks before that announcement. So his investment went way up. It's a baller play by him, but the forks are called Tomb with a 2 instead of a T. So it's Tomb. And then there's another one called Throom. It's just 3OMP.
Oh, let's go. We're one step closer to the Coombe.
Yeah, when's Coombe?
So everyone in the Discord was spazzing out all at the same time. And Harry's like, you guys need to stop whining. I'm going to bed. I'll do a post tomorrow. And I'm like, this guy is fucking based. He does not give a fuck. And he's got a legion of, they're like chain link cultists almost, but a little bit worse because they get offended by stuff really easily. So the entire platform is in disarray and everyone's moving to all the forks and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna head out. I've seen enough. And you know where I took that money?
You shifted all to the forks?
What'd you say?
Is that what you did? Like you shifted all your Tomb to a fork?
I took all my Tomb out of Tomb and put it into Tomb with a 2.
Let's go.
Oh my God, babe.
Let's go. I printed like $5,000 in the last like 3 or 4 days. I don't fucking care, dude. It's great. I can't. It's too much fun. It's too much fun. And now he announced that Tomb with a 2 and Tomb with a 3 are all being supported by their DAO, which was originally just reserved for Tomb. So everyone's like, wait, I thought we were getting all the support. It's like, nope, now the random people who forked our shit and made a better product than Tomb get all of our DAO money. And it's like, okay, it's fucking amazing.
What's the APY on Tomb with the 2?
Yeah, 2.
Tomb with the 2's API is around 900% in their
Oh my God,
equivalent
that's-
of the
What the
masonry.
fuck?
I'm gonna
But,
dump all my
it's
fucking
printing
Tomb, bro.
like
Fuck this shit.
crazy. Yeah, it's printing like crazy. So because the peg is double right now. It's literally one Tomb with the 2 is worth 2 Phantom right now. So that peg is gonna take a long time to
Just
go
imagine
down.
Tomb 3.
Yeah, through.
No, Throom does exist. It's
Shit.
another fork. It's a
Tomb
fork of
4
Tomb
when?
with the 2.
Fuck. Dude,
I
it's
don't know.
I feel like a Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
I like that. I feel like we're doing that stupid bit as well that boomers on Fox News love, where it's like, who's on first? What's on second? Have you guys ever heard that, or is that just an American thing? You don't know what
Must
I'm
be an
talking
American
about.
thing.
I
Okay.
don't know. I don't watch fucking American news. Why would I do that?
American
I
anime.
turn on Fox News and Tucker Carlson is like, so today the Pink Boys podcast thinks Bitcoin is gonna dump from $50,000.
What
I don't
is
know
it?
how the fuck does Tucker Carlson speak?
No, that was pretty close. Like Bitcoin to the moon.
Yeah.
Now, why would
The
you do
important
that?
part
Yeah.
is like doing the fucking open mouth, like
Yeah.
eyes staring into
You know,
your soul.
what he does is like, they say Bitcoin goes to the moon, but is it really going to the moon?
Yeah.
Tonight on Tucker Carlson.
And then he's like, we have our special guest, Tyson Trades, on here with us.
No,
And
we have
I
our-
think he's going to tell us what's actually going to happen.
we have our
Well,
special
And he
guest.
just
Candace
stares
Owens.
into your soul with his mouth gaping the fuck open.
Well, Tucker,
Okay.
there I was at the Capitol.
Okay.
That was
no.
that was nice and clean, Tyson. I like that. That's fair enough.
Yeah, by the way,
Fair enough.
guys, when he says capital, he means Bitcoin.
Yes.
Mm.
There I was at my Bitcoin capital allocation. There you go. But full disclosure, he is the only show I watch on Fox News. I fucking love Tucker Carlson. Come the fuck at me. I don't care.
Yeah, what's
I
his
love
name?
it.
What's his name?
All right, so I shilled my Tomb with the 2. You guys got anything coming down the shill gates or what?
Me and Tyson are working on something, but we'll have to kind of. It's still being ironed out, so probably next week we'll be able to give you some details.
Top secret. What are you coming out with? Fucking Australian region shitcoin or something? What is that?
Something like
we're
that.
going halves on a escort agency. So
Yeah.
watch out for the
Watch out.
pink
Watch your
girls.
space. Pink girls,
Okay.
exactly.
Wait, hold on, real quick.
What?
Are any of you still holding Pocket?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Imagine.
Man, imagine holding Pocket. Oh,
Wait,
my
are you not?
God. No, I sold that a long time ago. I
Oh,
sold that for
You fucking
like
traitor,
some
dude.
some shitty Vader position, which I've also fucked up immeasurably. No, the only thing good I got going right now is Tomb with 2. So, but were any of you guys affected by that the Solana hack that happened or no?
The Sneed hole hack.
What
Yeah.
the fuck
Wow.
happened with that? I'm out of the dark.
I
on
don't
that.
think any were people affected. I thought it was just the
Robots?
I don't
Robots,
fucking. I didn't
no.
look that far into it. All I saw was some dudes went in. They're like something took 250k ETH. Give me $10 million and you'll have it back.
Oh, it was after an
No.
error on GitHub. Someone exploded an error on GitHub.
Really?
Yeah.
So just so I can understand this correctly,
Yeah, the attack
Wormhole-
seems to have, the attack seems to
Go
have
ahead.
resulted from a recent update to the project on GitHub's repository, which revealed a bug that had not been yet deployed to the fix hadn't been deployed to the project.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
actually, I remember retweeting something. So this guy, he messaged the hacker through his ENS name and said, I don't know who you are, but GG, I guess. And the guy was like, dude, this was so fucking easy. This just shout
You know
out
what
to that guy, fucking Chad, dude.
but you know what he said too at the end of that? He said, "GG, that shit was easy." Also, Epstein didn't kill himself. Did you see?
Oh.
Like that?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he did. Unless what I saw on Twitter was a Photoshop.
No, it
but-
was. You're right. I saw that as
Yeah.
well.
So just real quick, from what I understand, on AVAX you use Trader Joe. On Phantom you usually use Spooky Swap. So Wormhole is their version of those swap applications on Solana.
Oh.
Yeah,
correct?
so like the wrapped ether was what was stolen. So this the native Solana ether. Ethereum
Oh, okay.
is what was.
okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
It looks like Solana's price hasn't suffered from it too much at all.
No, they actually recovered Oh well, they haven't recovered, but they replaced the amount that was hacked for.
Really?
They just
Yeah.
have 325 million just fucking sitting around.
Apparently
Oh,
so.
yeah,
That is
it's
fucking
literally
nuts.
a top 5 project.
Yeah, that does make sense that they were able to do that. Damn, that's impressive. Speaking of hacks, I got reimbursed for my Grim hack as well. So
How much? Well, not
I was
exactly,
happy
but
about
like
that.
percentage-wise, how much?
Unfortunately, it was 10% of what I lost, which, you know, they reimburse you in their Grim Evo token, which was 10% of what I lost. And then the second everyone got the token, they sold it, which might have been the right move looking back, but I just took it and staked it. I don't even care. If it goes back up to, it's at around like 250 right now, and I think anyone who could have sold it has sold it. So hopefully there's nowhere to go but up, and it'll be at $5, and then I'll probably get rid of it and stop staking at that point. 50% of all the fees on the platform. I mean, that's not bad at all. But you know what? I'll give the guys credit. They pulled their shit together. They're a very, very small niche auto compounder. They aren't wealthy people, and they were able to reimburse at least 10% of $30 million. So good for them. Good for them.
Yeah.
You know. So, and Tube said they would. Go ahead.
Imagine getting hacked though. That's kind of fucking cringe.
Yeah, well, it is cringe, but also it's a rite of passage at that point.
Yeah,
for
the
them.
rug.
And
The rug comes
and
to
for
all.
myself. But hey, Harry A opened his fat fucking mouth and said he'd airdrop me as well, Tomb, and he hasn't done that yet. So Grim Team 1, Tomb Team 0. So or -1 at. But are you guys still in render at all or nah?
Yep.
No, fuck that.
Yep. Yes, sir.
I mean, I remember we had Marin on and she said it'll be a top gainer this year, and I kind of believe her on that one. Cadena, I'm out. I'm all the way out on Cadena. I don't think there's any space for something like that anymore. It had its moment in the sun, but R&DR I still think has a chance. Like I think it'll probably be around 10 or 20 bucks at that point.
Yeah,
it's-
you just brought something up in my head.
Go ahead.
Is it the voices?
So what?
The voices.
Sorry. Step out
Hey,
of the dog's
y'all better shut the fuck up right now. Whose memories are these?
You have 3 meetings today instead of 2 meetings.
Whose memories are these? Whose memories are these?
Snake.
Snake? Colonel!
You ever see that one?
Okay.
Go ahead. No, you go
So
ahead. You're good.
So Facebook, Meta, the retraction. So Metaverse, it's soured now. So is render gonna be soured by extension? Because the whole kind of thing was rendering
wasn't
the
it 'cause-
graphics of the Metaverse on chain.
Well, wasn't
Well,
the,
it's not like Metaverse failed, but
Yeah.
what happened? What the reason for like Facebook taking a massive shit is that for the first time,
Reduction in users.
yeah, they've released that they're like slipping on users worldwide. So they've been slipping users in the West for like a long ass time, but they were gaining users in the East and Africa and all that. But even there, it's like slipping now. So now the focus on the metaverse, that's their big play. The importance of metaverse is like way more higher because that's all Facebook has left to stake its future on, I guess.
Yeah, what do they even? Yeah, their main product, I guess, is the actual platform. Or when that stops being used, they have nothing.
They have
like
Instagram. They have Instagram and they have Oculus, but Oculus
They
is
have
like losing
WhatsApp
money.
as well.
Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
But they've already spent like $8 billion on the metaverse so far, which is fucking insane.
Really? How much? 8 billion or 8 million?
8 billion.
Okay, I was gonna
Billionaires.
say.
I don't know if that really is that much though. Most video games cost like, well, AAA ones cost over $1 billion, right?
Yeah. Does your uncle work at Nintendo?
I don't believe that.
No,
That's
it's
not
true.
true.
Like GTA 5 was like well over $1 billion.
No, what the fuck?
Yes,
it
it
cost
was.
a couple of $100 million.
It
Yeah,
wasn't.
I'm looking this up.
if you couple in ad rev and voice actors and all that stuff, maybe I is onto something, but I'll just choose to not believe him by default.
Okay, it was 265 million.
Yeah,
I think
shut
there was
the
definitely
fuck
no,
up.
you shut the fuck up. There's
BTS, bro.
definitely been a game that cost over $1 billion. I think it was Modern Warfare 2. Let me check that now.
No, it
I'm
didn't. It
gonna-
costs like fucking 50 million. You
I don't think
dumbass.
you understand how much $1 billion is, man.
I do know how much $1 billion. Okay, Modern Warfare 2 was also
You know what's
250
cooler than
million.
$50 million? $1 billion.
$1 billion.
You know what? You know what? You know what? You're all gay. Fuck you.
Okay, well that rubs off me pretty easily. Why'd I say that?
I'll rub you off.
Okay, fair enough. Look, we'll push the video games aside for a second, you fucking chuds.
Yeah.
I'll just say real quick, I don't think the metaverse is dead per se. I think the future of the metaverse is in things like Decentraland and Weapon. Look into it. But not in Facebook. I know who's gonna fuck like what is it looks stupid. It looks stupid. I mean, so just take everything you hate about Facebook right now, all the dumb boomers with their groups, and just put them in the metaverse. Like, I don't want that. That sounds
Please,
terrible.
dude.
Yeah.
No, that would be fucking kino.
No, but Facebook also owns Instagram. Can you imagine if Facebook does like a metaverse for Instagram? It's going to be massive.
No, I'd fucking hate all of that stuff. Oh, if
Yeah, but all
I would go into those worlds just to Fed post.
Yes.
But
No.
also,
Oh, yes.
Tyson, hot girls on Instagram don't want to enter the metaverse. They want to fucking enter Chad's dick. They don't care about that stuff.
Isn't it the other way around? Don't know what kind of.
Why
Well,
not
it
both at the
depends
same
on
time?
what kind of girl
Why
are
not
you
enter a
assuming.
fucking Chad metaverse stick?
No, listen. you said entering the dick. How does that even fucking
Yeah,
work?
yeah. They just like into sounding.
Are you assuming someone's entrance holes?
No, let's unpack this. Let's unpack this.
Let's unpack this.
Let's unpack this.
Let's talk about male anatomy.
How would Jordan Peterson unpack?
Well, first of all, start by take 2 Xanax or diazepam. Lot of water. Water? How does he say it? Water? I don't know.
I'm cutting it off right
I am
there.
a carnivore. I eat a lot of meat, so I'm used to
Thank
this.
Jordan, please go tend to your daughter. She needs something. I'm not sure what, but she might be getting it from you.
Yeah, she needs a fucking ring on her finger by me because she's still fucking hot.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Tyson, please rescue us from this. What do you got to say about anything at all?
Okay. So I have an interesting story that's related to my Rolex. It's my first ever flex story.
His
Oh,
G-Shock.
God.
Unfortunately,
Never mind, Tyson. Never mind.
no. This is good. Unfortunately, I was unaware of it happening the entire time, right? So I went to my fucking friend's dad's restaurant to have like a steak and shit. So I was just at the bar, like ordering my favorite drink, of course, gin and tonic, like a big fucking Chad.
Okay.
And I was just talking with my friend, and he's saying like, he's like
You have
complimenting
friends?
my okay, fuck off. He was complimenting like my Rolex for like a little bit, and he's like, dude, I can't believe you spent 20K on a watch. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then apparently this fucking boomer on the other side of the bar, he like just looked up in shock and started seething, and he apparently just walked out after like 2 minutes.
Are you
Why?
serious?
Yeah.
Because he had a Rolly.
Because I went to the restaurant and I looked like complete shit. I was wearing like a fucking t-shirt with like stains on it.
He had a fucking vest on like a trucker with a
Yeah.
fucking egg on his chest.
Yeah.
He probably hated seeing that. Just like some bum in a Rolex, some
Yeah.
Asian bum in a Rolex, can order in their finest rare doggo. You know?
Oh, God.
I'll have a medium rare Shiba Inu, please.
Oh my god. Well, I'm proud of you, Tyson. I mean, that's why you own it, right? Or just to flex, right? Or what?
Yeah,
Does
I
it
love
all
it, dude.
time well? Or
So wait,
Wait,
that's
hold on.
actually
People say-
amazing. You may just so what? You walked into this restaurant and this boomer just fucking left the server just right then and there.
I didn't look at the guy like directly. I was told afterwards by my friend, but apparently he was like eyeing me out for like a full 5 minutes. He just like paid his tab and just left in a hurry.
maybe he was trying to hit
Damn.
you up in the bathroom and he got sexually
Yeah.
frustrated.
Meet me
or
outside,
something.
boy.
Oh hell
Well,
No,
I mean,
yeah,
you're
outside.
young, right? So, like, for a young hobo-looking retard to walk in like that and just mog a boomer who's been supposedly just putting his paycheck into his fucking S&P 500 for 65 years.
Dude, boomers are wilding these days, man. I talked to one today at the diner who was just dropping N-bombs and shit.
Wait, so he's just out there doing that openly?
Well, he started talking about call centers, and then he went like, "Yeah, I called the call center for my insurance for my cell phone, and a sand blank picked up the phone."
Oh my god!
No.
Is that just like at a classic like American diner you see in the movies?
Oh, it is as diner as diners go. You got like the fast talking like old lady waitress who's hunched over. You know, the young
Bringing
like
you infinite
Hispanic
coffee.
guy. Yeah,
Wait,
doing the
can I
whole
get
thing.
you, honey?
What state was this in? Was this in?
I don't want to say that much,
Okay,
but yeah, that's usually where all the classic diners are.
Washington
so.
D.C. is where he was.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
that
go.
Right next to the White House. Really close to the White House.
No justice, no
Oh,
Some would
peace,
say
baby.
inside it.
You want to talk about annoying shit that that Tyson likes to do? You guys wouldn't just shut the fuck like Tyson is literally an Asian man and he's having his like Babby's first anime opening moment. So
Yeah.
he doesn't shut up about it all week.
No,
I
I have to listen. Tyson's by the top. He's talking about Attack on Titan, aka Shingeki no Kino.
AKA the fucking best anime I've ever seen in my life. God.
It's
my
so
God.
good. You're buying the top though. I was shilling this shit so long ago, and you all called me retarded. I was like, "Yo, this stuff is so kino right now. Read the manga before it ends." And now here Tyson is like buying the top, and he's like coming in. He's like, "Guys, have you seen this?" I'm like, "Yes, I have. You fucking retard. I tried to get you into it."
Can I just say I've been going hard on like Attack on Titan. Like, I've been binge watching it till like 5 a.m. like for the past like 2 weeks.
Really?
Wow.
So good, dude.
I want you to get caught up so I can show you all the kino theories.
No.
The anime is gonna have its own alternate timeline.
Go ahead,
A&R
Adam.
bros.
No, all I'm
in here.
saying is I know. Do you know how I know Tyson's been staying up till 5 a.m. in the morning? It's
How?
because we had a fucking call yesterday. You know, just to talk about the thing we're working on, and like he's like, "Oh, I'll call you in 5 minutes," and then like, yeah, he calls me in 5 minutes. I pick. Hey, shut up! I pick up the Discord, and I just like hear nothing like on the other end, and then I hear a bunch of like, and I'm like, "Are you having a fucking seizure? Like, are you dying?" And like, I just like keep intermittently hearing.
What is he doing?
And then he fucking calls me back an hour later, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I fell asleep. Oh, sorry, I was waiting for you." I was like, "Dude, I picked up the call as soon as you fucking gave it to me, and you passed out instantly. I thought you fucking died."
That's so funny. That reminds me of the time when we were all talking about stuff on here. I think it was like
Yes.
podcast related, and all of a sudden you just start hearing like.
So some lore on the podcast. Before episode 1, we had like a few weeks of practice, and on one of these practice episodes, I shit you not, Tyson literally fell asleep like mid episode, and he's just snoring throughout.
And I was like, I know we're going way off topic, but whatever. It's our 100 sub celebration episode, so whatever. We'll get meta and talk about ourselves. I don't fucking care. You know? Like, yeah, he was just falling asleep at it. I just imagine an Asian man with his arms crossed, sleeping at his desk, like
Headphones on.
Yeah,
In
but do you know the
retrospect,
worst
that
part
was a
was?
good cell signal for like that
No,
episode.
listen,
Like,
listen.
wasn't it
We
good episode?
screamed into the mic to wake you up, and you did wake up, and you're like, "Oh, sorry guys, I just woke up." And then you talked for a bit, like maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and then you went back to sleep, and we were still recording.
just to rewind for a second, I love how you're recommending Attack on Titan as some niche offering that you're giving the world, like it isn't the most fucking popular anime.
No,
Yeah.
listen, no, listen. Let me state my case. Let me
It's for good reason, though. It's
Let
for good
me
reason.
state my case, okay?
Go
Back
ahead.
when I was
Forward
shilling it, season 4 wasn't even out. I'm pretty sure season 3 was still airing. The manga was in a whole nother league because it was so far ahead. That's what I was shilling.
Back in my
No, shut the fuck up. No, shut the fuck up. The manga was so far ahead of the anime at the time. That's why I was shilling. That wasn't so out there, I guess.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
something. I'm gonna say something really cringe.
Wait, so is it like 100? Is it like 100 and something episodes, like some Bleach bullshit, or is it like
It's like 80
Is
episodes.
it like
It's not that many.
It's like
okay,
80 so far.
so it is watch.
Tyson, get caught up so I can show you all of the fucking schizo theories, because that's
I'm
where
gonna
the
say
real
something-
juice.
I'm gonna say something really
stuff is.
cringe about Attack on
Okay.
Titan, but unironically, it's changed like a few perspectives on my life.
Oh my. So
No,
fucking
okay,
cringe.
but let me
Such an
explain
Asian
how.
man. Go ahead.
Okay. I will admit it's cringe that a fucking anime did this, but
Okay.
it had to happen sometime, right? So unironically, Attack on Titan helped me get a little bit over my fear of death, right?
Oh wow.
So there
Wow.
was this really fucking kino
Captain
scene where
Irvin?
like Captain Irvin, he was like leading a suicide charge with all of his soldiers, and the way he did that, he said about like entrusting the fact that your life could be made meaningful by others in the future and sacrificing your life now. And I'm like, damn, that's actually a really good point. You know, I
Oh
never
my
thought
god! Shut up.
No,
No,
think
he's
about
being
it.
on.
I never
candid.
I never
Go ahead.
thought
Okay,
about
okay.
the fact that you could entrust others to add meaning to your life once you're gone. I would look at like a World War I soldiers and the story behind those soldiers is like they would be sent out battalion after battalion into the battlefield. So if you were the battalion before the one being sent out, you would see your fucking comrades like just get shredded by machine gun
Right.
fire. And
Yeah.
I always looked at that and I'm like, why the fuck would you not just kill your commander and just escape the battlefield, right?
Of course you would
Yeah.
think that, you fucking rat.
But
Yeah.
after seeing this, I'm like, damn, I guess it really is not that bad to like entrust others with
Trust the plan.
yeah, to like unironically trust the plan and to like just sacrifice because
All
I don't
right.
know,
Well,
I
I'm feeling
appreciate that,
inspired. I
Tyson.
might die for
Yeah.
Israel.
yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of that, though, Tyson, you would have less of a fear of death if you found Christ, but I'm still waiting on that one. I'll get you one day. Kid, all right?
I was just about to say,
I'm getting close, brother.
don't quote me on
Yeah.
this, but isn't that shit about like fuck my descendants, my ancestors? Isn't that some pagan shit? I mean, Attack on Titan does, like it's the foundations of its lore is in paganism.
Yeah,
as much
well,
as I love
it's
the
all
series.
and it's all stupid runic ancestral shit. Yeah, which is cringe. But I'm glad Tyson was able to squeeze something useful out of it. And you know, the problem is that a lot of anime is like highly commodified, cynical bullshit like K-pop is, because it's basically created to sell products. Yeah, like No Game No Life or whatever, like popular animes. They'll just do 1 or 2 seasons and they'll be like, well, it's more useful for us just to keep selling products related to it. We're not even going to fucking finish it. I don't know, buy the fucking manga or something. I'm not saying that specifically about Attack on Titan, but it's gotten like the entire process has gotten really cynical over the years.
You could be a berserk Chad and just die before you finish the manga.
See, my issue with Berserk and Attack on Titan is that it makes me depressed. I'd rather just watch a little girl with pink hair get uncomfortable by some guy in a high school classroom and go, oh, that's blah, 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 coon. And I'm just like, yeah, blah, 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 coon. Instead of just saying, like, we're all going to die because this evil demon. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm too old. I'm retired. I'd rather just watch dumb little fucking slice of life weeb shit. It's been a while since I watched stuff like that, but COVID pulled it back a little bit in those darker days. But I dated a girl way back in the day who loved anime and got me into it when I was in like college.
Well, the thing with Attack on Titan is it successfully pulls off schizo kino. Not very many anime can actually do that. Like oftentimes when I wouldn't class Attack on Titan as a shonen. It's more seinen like, but I'm just gonna say shonen for now, like just for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
When a shonen tries to pull off schizo kino, it usually just comes off as like, "Ah, my friend," and I start glowing and you know.
I liked that. That was
or like,
good.
mother, father, I will avenge you.
I will
I like
say
how
that
you
Moria
said-
has a pretty kino slice of life anime list. Like you had
I
Spice
do.
and Wolf on it, I think. That was a pretty
Yeah.
good one.
Don't show my power level too much. Don't go sniffing around things you're scared to see. That's
I'll
all.
be
God.
sniffing around, all right.
I'm so underqualified to be part of this conversation.
That's it. Well, you still have
I'm
a
so
life ahead
surprised
of
because
you,
you're
that's
like
why.
you're the Gigazoomer of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I had my anime phase. I watched like 400 episodes of One Piece, and then I had to give up.
Fuck off. That does not count. No,
One
I'm
Piece,
sorry.
Come on.
I mean,
Yeah. I watched the first season of Attack on Titan when it first came out, but I didn't follow it.
They did
I've
kind of
watched
fuck up by like
all
taking
of
4 years for
that.
like the second season though.
Watch some obscure series like Naruto Shippuden.
You know what always bothered me when I was a kid? I would wake up early at like 7 o'clock in the morning to watch Pokemon, like early in the morning, because I love that shit.
Okay, now can we talk about that? I've been thinking about this stuff a lot recently. Saturday's cartoons, dude.
Yes.
I would remember waking up and just for in the UK it was like there was like Up on the Roof. There was a Jamie presenter. There was like CITV, Jetix, all that shit. Oh, dude, I remember watching fucking Naruto.
And you
Avatar,
watched
Dragon Ball Kai. I remember.
Oh my god, you're so young. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I was
sorry,
born in
Ari, but-
'98, so like, it wasn't
Ari.
Dragon Ball Z for me. But you know,
Ari,
Go ahead, Tyson.
go on.
Reddit is to the left. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Tyson, you just gave a massive, grandiose overture about how Attack on Titan changed your life. You might as well have the little fucking Reddit icon next to you over, but whatever. You go ahead. That deflection's working real well for you there. What I was going to say
I'm not
was,
a redditor. Okay, just for the record. Okay.
I'm sorry to inform all four of us are. I'm sorry to inform all of you that. What I was going to say was I would wake up early to watch Pokemon, and Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z would be on before that. And the issue with Dragon Ball Z was Goku just became more powerful than anyone. So if he wasn't fighting the main bad guy, then the other guys would always lose. So it's like he was just so like vastly ahead of everyone. It just got really boring to watch. And then he just stands there and goes, "Ugh," and his hair changes a different color for like
What
5
about
different episodes.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Who
Yu-Gi-Oh was
watches that?
fucking great.
Nah,
No,
that
touch
seemed
grass,
like it was
incel.
trying. What'd you say, Tyson?
Touch grass, incel.
Oh my
god!
He feels like he has to like clean the deck and like make things even because he was being candid with us.
It's
but now he's
time to
never
duel.
All right, I'm getting way off of anime now, and let's move on to something a little stupider. Actually, do you guys
I'm
watch
gay.
Joe Rogan or what?
Yes.
Yeah,
sometimes.
sure. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to admit it. This is a safe space here. Good.
Yeah.
I did watch the Jordan
I'll
Peterson
watch the
episode.
clips on YouTube.
It's entirely possible.
Yeah.
Is that what he says?
Oh, don't act like you don't know.
I have seen one episode of Joe Rogan in my entire life. I have seen
Really?
one episode of Joe
Let me
Rogan.
guess, it was Alex Jones, wasn't it?
No, it was with that.
Let me
that
tell you
can-
something, Joe. I'm kind of retarded.
I was walking around listening to Alex Jones 10 years ago, back when he was spitting that real shit. Now he's whatever. He's still doing whatever. But no, it was that episode where that girl was from that church that shows up to people's funerals and says like God loves dead soldiers and stuff like that. And,
yeah.
He was an ex-member of that church, and she was on that episode, and it was just really good hearing her talk. But my issue is, how do people waste time being fans defending or actively attacking Joe Rogan? He's literally just a blank canvas of a person. He just has people on and then says like very basic questions. He's not even that great of an interview at all. He just lets people that are smarter than him talk. So when I see people like Joe Rogan's a racist or Joe Rogan's such a free thinker, I'm like, he's not anything at all. You're just describing these things to him. Like, how do people even find the breath
Dude,
to
it's
be
so
mad
fucking
about
annoying.
it?
Like when he brings on like fucking Eric Weinstein or like Jordan Peterson, and they're like, "Yeah, Joe, you're like at the forefront of free speech," and it's like, come on, dude. What the fuck do you see in this guy? Come on.
For me,
Yeah.
Rogan's always been like a hub to find new people.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really, really good point, actually.
So I'm really into esotericism, I guess.
Oh, really?
There.
Yeah, surprise, right? I love alien shit, and Joe Rogan was the one who introduced me to Jacques Vallée, who's I'm surprised I never actually came across him prior to that, but he's really fucking good. Like after watching the Joe Rogan episode with Jacques Vallée, and I think James Fox was on it as well, I then went on to like look into their other stuff, and that's the real shit.
The real shit.
The real
And,
shit me with that real Wait, Jacques
Rogan's really good
Vallée
at
was
exposing
on his
these
show?
people.
He was on a show.
Yeah. So Jacques Vallée, James
nice.
Fox, when he did his documentary, The Phenomenon, which fucking great documentary, by the way. You guys should watch that. We'll probably talk about it on a Schizocast episode.
There you go.
Yeah, he had Jacques Vallée on because he was in the documentary as well, and he's just talking about all the stuff he's working on. And it was after I heard about Jacques Vallée. Oh yeah, James Fox was on there as well, and then I looked into James Fox, and he was researching this crazy fucking case in Brazil. He's making a documentary on that, and just that on its own, like the stuff he's documented on that, is just, it was well worth watching Joe Rogan just to find him for that.
All right. Let me ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that aliens have been to planet Earth?
Oh no! Do you guys have another hour?
Let's just reserve this for a fucking
we'll save that.
Schizocast episode 1.
Real quick. If you're into esoteric stuff, look up Jack Parsons. I thought he was a very interesting person that was involved with that movement. It's more occult related, not much to do with
Okay,
UFOs,
cool. I will look into it. Yeah.
And if you guys love aliens, check out reddit.com/aliens. Some cool stuff.
That's like the worst places to go to. I've actually looked into that stuff, which sucks. No, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Fucking 4chan X, nobody general skinwalker threads. I don't fucking know.
Gangstalker threads.
Gangstalker threads. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Shout out Jordan.
Just real quick though, to kind of cap off what you were saying. If you're into aliens sexually, you should watch Doja Cat's music video, Need to Know.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, I'll be doing this right now.
Yeah.
I will do this right now.
You're going to get a live on air too, my friends.
I want a grey alien human hybrid waifu to literally like take me up in a pod in her UFO and literally trap me in stasis and just like call me her good little specimen. As we travel through the cosmos, and I'll be in my little pod, like floating in this tub of water with my oxygen mask, and I'll be looking through the window, and I just see all these planets floating by, and I'll be at peace.
All right. Well, now that I has confirmed to us that he wants to be in permanent stasis with an alien waifu who can talk to him telepathically, I think that's time to edge it out. I think there's enough crypto in there on the front end for everyone, but everyone knows the back end is where the real party starts, the last 20 minutes or so. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to tie things out here, but just to confirm, I was serious when I said it an hour ago. We do indeed have a giveaway. Look for the tweet, like, and reply to it. That's all you gotta go. That's all you gotta do. So finishing words, Tyson, you got anything for me?
If Bitcoin closes above 41.3, I'm gonna load the fuck up on Adam and Solana.
Oh yeah, Solana summer, baby.
Wash that shirt, Tyson. Wash that shirt. Adam, what do you got?
I'm just saying, I'm staying in spot. I'm not gonna fuck around because I don't want to find out. I'm just gonna let my spotties ride, and I'm gonna be rich. So
okay, woke up rich, real bad bitch. All right, what do you got?
Yeah, so basically
well said.